All right, we come back now to an earlier story we shared with you a short while ago where we got reports that the Durban University of Technology student had been shot dead on campus. Our reporter Mlungisi Khumalo is there and he joins us now live. Mlungisi, thanks very much for joining us. What have you been able to gather so far about what's happened?
Hi, Peter. Currently, what I can actually confirm with you is that we're actually making our way to the Durban University of Technology. Now, we believe that earlier on, a scuffle broke out between security guards at the University of Technology and some of the students, in particular students from the EFF student command. Now, details are a bit sketchy for now, but what we were told is that the police at the institution actually told the students to disperse and not hold any meetings. Because technically what we know is that the University of Technology in fact suspended classes yesterday and for today. So seemingly at the moment we do not know why students were there. We were then told that whether it's a police officer or a security guard, those details are still a bit sketchy, but we were told that one of the students rather was actually shot and was then rushed to hospital. And now details have just actually come back to us now and have now confirmed that the student, however, is now dead at the hospital. We do not know whether the student's parents have been informed about this, and we also do not know what has happened to the security guard. But what we can also tell you right now is that the institution has also promised to release a statement about this particular matter.
Do we know what's happening on campus? I mean, clearly something like this would anger students and cause some kind of reaction. Are they still on campus, or what's happened?
Like I mentioned earlier on, Peter, is that the campus technically has been closed because yesterday the institution released a statement saying that the institution will suspend all academic activities. So at the moment, yes, I did mention that information and detail were a bit sketchy, but we believe that today, earlier on, there were a group of students who were more or less trying to picket and strike and march at the university premises. Now, you'd also recall that already in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, students' movements have been calling for a total shutdown of all institutions of higher learning, and presumably DUT would actually be one of them. So, yes, we can also confirm that there were students during the course of the day today, but we are not sure as to what they were doing.
You haven't been able to get hold of or speak to anybody from the EFF student command?
Okay, I have spoken to somebody, but unfortunately, I cannot divulge anything for now because we spoke off the record. But when we get there, he has actually promised to think about it and ponder the idea of actually doing a live interview with us. But of course, the students' EFF command is actually very angered by this. We also understand that the leadership of the economic freedom fighters in the province were actually going to make their way to one of the local hospitals where the student is believed to have died.
All right, and the education institution saying that they will release a statement in due course. Were they able to confirm any details of what happened?
Yes, they weren't able to confirm details to us vaguely because they said to us, according to protocol, it has to be the police who would first have to release a statement first before they go ahead and release their own statement, because we also know that it is the police at the moment who are in charge of this whole entire case, and it is the police who are actually doing, or rather doing the current investigations. Thereafter, the police will then issue out a report to the institution. Thereafter, then the institution should be able to give out a statement. Well, from our own understanding and according to protocol, this will not happen anytime soon because we understand that the forensic team of the police is actually at the institution right now as we speak, trying to get as much information and detail about the incidents that just transpired at the university. What I can also tell you just now, Peter, is that I did mention earlier on that we are actually making our way to the institution. I can see there's a group of students who have actually, a crowd, rather, an audience of students who are being addressed by one of the student leaders. Of course, we're also now making our way there to try and get a sense of what's happening right here on the ground, Peter.
All right, Mlungisi Khumalo, will come to you again a little bit later on. Thanks very much indeed. So that is a moving story, a developing story there. We believe that a student from the EFF Student Command has been shot and killed. Not clear whether it is the police or the security firm employed by the institution that may have fired the fatal shots, fatally wounding that student.
All right, and the institution basically saying that they will issue a statement at a later stage. So we'll await that statement. So